always graceful. Oh. What a beautiful day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. The gap between these two trees is too big, but luckily I brought an extra, or I started bringing an extra hammock strap with me, so I could get a bit more out of it. For some reason that won't reach. But yeah, when I put it down, I'm too low to the ground. Simple marlin spike hitch on this end, trucker's hitch on the other one. Just gonna grab a bit of lunch real quick before I go get some firewood. These are the best for a little bit of protein on the go. There's packets of tuna or chicken that you can get. I don't really like the chicken, but the tuna's alright. A little hot buffalo, do me good. Okay, alright, you win. You win, bro. Losing a game of chicken with a chipmunk. It's one of the best things about this time of year, apart from the fact there's nobody around because it's going to be like in the 30s tonight, but the days are still warm, but because the nights are cold, the water's cold, which means it's nice and refreshing. Well, cheers guys. Bit of Woodford Reserve whiskey. That's good. That's good. A bit of that steak to go with it. You can't beat the classics. It's been a long time since I had my little Bushcraft grill out, and the steak on it. It's like the classic Joe video from back in the day, that little Bushcraft grill and a steak, man. But you can't beat it. It's just, it's easy to pack, it's easy to cook. If you get a good cut of meat, it's super high in calories with the fats. It's juicy, it's delicious. Can't beat it. Got my 20-degree quilt from Enlightened Equipment. It's supposed to be a low of around 35 tonight, so should keep me plenty warm. Obviously got my sleeping pad in there as well. My X-Therm, that's got an R value of like 6, so that should be okay. So somebody in the comments was asking me about these pants the other day, and I've been meaning to do a review on them because honestly these are the best pants I've had for bushcraft camping ever. I bought these, like they didn't send me anything, like I bought it myself. I bought them because my buddy had a pair and I was like, those would be perfect. So the First Lite Catalyst Foundry pants. And First Lite, if you know who they are, they're a hunting company, they make hunting pants. My buddy had a pair of these in camo and I was like, if they made those in just normal colours, then I would absolutely have a pair. And it turns out they do, they make them in brown, green or grey. But basically what they are is they're just like, if you've ever seen Fall Raven Keb trousers. So basically like all this in here, all through the crotch, all through the thigh. Down here it's all durable, water repellent, stretchy nylon fabric, so it stretches with you. And then you've got a reinforced seat, reinforced knees, side ventilation for when it's hot, which is great. Obviously plenty of pockets, but the reason I was desperate for these pants, and especially going into the winter, and the reason I'm so in love with them, built-in knee pads. They're removable. See? You can take them in and out, but they sit in there. And honestly, if you've seen my videos before, you'll know I can have a problem with my knees sometimes in the winter when it gets cold, like in the next couple of months. Kneeling down, tending to the fire and processing wood and things like that really takes its toll on my knees. The only problem with these knee pads is they're easier to get in and out when you take the pants off, but right, well, that's going in there. There we go. So anyway, yeah, if you're looking at getting a pair of Fall Raven trousers, I highly suggest you take a look at these, because I bought a pair of the Kebs a long time ago, and they weren't really for me. They didn't fit me too well in the thighs. They were a little tight in the thighs for what I would like. I do have more athletic thighs, bigger thighs, but the addition of the knee pads, like not having to bring my foam pad with me everywhere I go before I kneel down, is so nice. Like if you're, I don't know, maybe if you're a little bit older or you're like me and your knees tend to bother you, then I would highly recommend you take a look at these. And they're cheaper than the Kebs. I looked up the other day, they're actually like, I don't know, $35 cheaper than the Kebs. So anyway, I figured I'd let you guys know and share that with you. Well, it was definitely cold last night, so it's time to start getting into winter mode. Well, I slept in. Breakfast is going to have to wait for another time because it's nearly 11 o'clock, so I got to get moving. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.